Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Doki Literature Club, a brand new day stream. So last time we ended stream, we teased that we're about to go on 4 different dates with 4 different girls, all in one weekend. So can life, honestly, from a guy perspective, get any better? And honestly, I don't think so. So enough delaying, enough talk. Let's go on a date with 4 different girls, all at the same time. Alright, let me make sure stream sounds good as well. Okay, everything should be good. Alright. I wake up at my desk. I see in front of me a piece of paper with lots of strange writings on it. That is strange writings indeed. There may have been some code, some weird poems in the base game, but we have not seen this before. SSBO or 0. ZXZLUIBMZWZOLIB JJ2U. It's a bunch of gibberish. Or maybe it's solving the FNAF lore. It looks like I wrote it, but I have no idea what it means. I place it in an envelope and write Maka's name on it. Why? Not sure why. Yeah, me too. Not sure why. But I think it's the right thing to do. I shower and clean up my room. I hid all my unnecessary items and placed them in a sealed box in a closet. There. Now this room is presentable. I take the envelope and place it in my pocket. I head downstairs to the kitchen to make some breakfast. I wonder what I should make today. My phone rings. Maka called me. Let me know she'll be at your house soon. See you soon. Crap. Well, that was faster than I expected. I hastily make something for breakfast and shovel it in my mouth. I get another phone call. See you soon. I never had a Monica voice. Okay, you too, Monica. She's awfully happy. Actually, I've never heard her this happy before. I hear my doorbell ring. I run to answer the door. Yay! I'm first! I rush outside and give Sayori a big ol' hug. I've missed you. Sayori starts crying uncontrollably. Oh, this image from the base game where we said I love you. Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Cole! I miss you so much! Is this really okay? Of course it is, silly. I hold Sayori and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Cole. I want to be with you forever. I've been waiting to hear that for a long time. I love you too. And I love you all, random citizens. We both end our embrace and go inside the house. You know, this is so strange. What is? I've been inside your home for a long time. Really? This is going to be such fun. Where can I set up my laptop and start working? The best place for now is here in the kitchen. It has the largest table to work on. I already loaded the card stock in the printer. I moved the printer around here since it's wireless. That's a pretty smart thing to do. Thanks. Shortly after the doorbell rings again. I answer the door, and sure enough, it's Monica. Oh, alright. Thanks for the outfit choice, Monica. This is not something you just wear out in public. It looks like going to Oktoberfest, right? This is just not the outfit you wear out in public casually. Or maybe people do, I don't know. Does it look like I have a sense of fashion? I want to thank you for inviting me over, Cole. Welcome. Wow. I've never seen Monica out of her uniform before. This is a nice change. Sorry, this is all new to me. I've never done this before. We both head to the kitchen. Cole, can I talk to you for a moment? In private? You can talk to me in private anytime, Monica. For a little makeout session, maybe. I'm not weird. Sure. Great. Sarah will be back soon, alright? Okay. Sarah engrossed in making the pamphlets on her laptop. What do you want to talk to me in private, Monica? I mean, I'm not going to refuse me as the one guy with a girl like Monica. Who am I going to refuse her some alone time with Monica? There's something I wanted to discuss with you. Oh, shit. That's right. I know who you are. I know what you're trying to do. I know how hard you're trying to make everyone happy. Even me. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Just you and me. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. Being able to see you again. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you, Cole. I've been waiting forever. And I want to be with you. Forever and ever. I hand Monica the letter. Monica starts to read the letter, and I see tears run down from her eyes. Okay. What is going on? This is not the type of alone time I was expecting. It's you. It really is you. You didn't forget me. You didn't forget us. Monica wipes away her tears. You really did come back. Monica, I've always been here. You just didn't listen. Monica looks directly at me, or even through me. I knew it. I noticed you were different since a few days ago. I stopped changing things because of that. But they wouldn't stop getting worse. Something is wrong in this world with us. You need to know this. This world has changed. Even the girls have changed. I know now you came back to save us. There's no way I could have this nice outfit otherwise. Whoever made this, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it is a nice outfit. Whoever made the fan art of this, yeah, it is great. It's just, I feel like this outfit was taken out of context because this is something you wear to Oktoberfest, not just casual, going about. I'm sorry for acting the way I just did. I wasn't myself. Thank you for saving me with that letter. Normally, I would know everything that is happening here. I'm the president. I know everything. Well, at least I thought I did. Well, now that you're here, I've discovered that to be a delusion. When you become president, you're made to believe you know everything. It's just a trap. I was fed everything, made to think I was all powerful and could do anything. It was all a lie. All so I could control. I end up killing my friends. So, obviously that's calling back to, main game and everything. Maka killing her friends and everything, of course, because she wants to be with you and for you to, hate Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri more and for you to like her more and to spend time with them less. That's why she buffed up all their negative traits so you can avoid them, but in turn, they still were able to spend time with you, and you can spend time with Monica until she killed them all. But it's also why when you delete Monica and the game resets one final time in the main game, where you delete Monica, the game resets, where the game resumes, where it's just Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri in the classroom, and Sayori's become the new president. That's why she says that she knows everything. She knows what Monica was doing to all of them, because she's the president. She realizes what was going on, because she, like Monica just said, is all-knowing because she was the president of that state. Over and over again. Time after time, over millions of times actually. Just to keep us here, out of jealousy. I was just trying to find someone to love. Someone who can understand me. I've been so lonely. Trying to find you. Is she still trying to break out of the game into the real world? Maka pauses for a moment and starts talking again. I've tried to stop it, Cole, but I can't. Anything I tried to do to help just accelerates the madness. So I stopped. This world we are in was purposely made so no one would be happy. Ever. But you already knew that, didn't you? I know this isn't your first time trying. You've tried and you've tried. You even knew that deleting my file wouldn't really delete me. That I was still here. Even after when everything was gone, I still remembered. Somewhat. Not everything, but fragments of memories. Each time it resets though, it gets worse, Cole. However, you are helping. I understand how you are doing it. As long as it works, who am I to judge? Also, that is very weird. That's a very odd expression for Monica to have. The big ol' anime eyes. I mean, Monica looked, and all the characters look anime to begin with, but this is full-on anime kawaii eyes. I try to think more of what Monica's talking about. When I try to think about it, my head hurts. Or else, you wouldn't have done this for us. Please, help us. Save us from this endless misery. I grab Monica's hand. I'll do anything I can, even if it takes me 1,000,000 times. Ah! My passion burns with fury determination. It's funny how you've changed, Cole. Before, you used to be so two-dimensional. Two-dimensional? You mean three-dimensional? Anyway, now you've come closer to my level. Now you're just noticing me? I've always been here. You know my eyes are set on you, Cole. Don't disappoint me. Is she talking to me or someone else? I need to tell you something too, Monica. What is it? Every night I've been having these bad headaches with the voice telling me what to do. I'm not crazy, right? Monica looks directly through me again. I believe it's your conscience trying to help you do what is right. I think you should trust it. Well, if Monica thinks that, I believe her. Now let's get back and help Sayori out. The other girls will need your help as well. I believe in you. Sayori's still busy working on the designs of the pamphlets. I'm gonna save that because that was pretty big revelation stuff. Okay. Alright, now that everything's saved, let's continue. What were you guys up to? We were just discussing poems, not making out. Cole's right, Sayori. I got some ideas I need to discuss with you. Maka sits with Sayori and they both work together on the pamphlets. I get some snacks and drinks for them both. Thank you. Yum! Today's gonna be a busy day. We finally wrap up on our work. Phew! Finished! Yes, that was quite a lot of work. Thanks for having us over, Cole, and helping us out. Maka whispers into my ear. You're a real lifesaver. I shiver a little. Heh, not a problem. Are you guys hungry? Now that you mention it. All we did was have snacks and drinks. Excellent. How's about I cook us a pizza and we can watch a movie? That sounds like a wonderful idea. What do you think, Sayori? We got done pretty early. Sure. You girls take it easy. I got this. Luckily, I went shopping this week. Really, why can't I remember that? Oh well. I go to the oven and preheat it. I check my fridge and indeed, there is stuff inside. I pull out some instant pizza dough Ritz. pull up. God damn it. I pull out some instant pizza dough mitts. I then mix the pizza dough. I roll out the dough into a pie pan, pour some tomato sauce, and get ready to start placing some toppings. Oh, I didn't know you can cook. I can write a book on the things you didn't know about me. I fry up some mushrooms and place them on the side. No one has issues with eating asparagus. Asparagus on pizza? Isn't that a little weird? Try it. You might like it. Well, if you say so. I rinse, then chop asparagus into small slices and fry them in a pan with a small amount of oil. The trick is to slightly cook them, so that way they fully cook when the pizza's cooked all the way. I should start a cooking show by this. I slightly fry up some ground sausage as well in a pan. Anyone here that can't eat meat? I gave up eating meat a while ago. Can you make it half and half? Sure thing. I place the ingredients on the pizza and top it with cheese, then the sausages and some pepperoni. I place the pizza in the oven to bake. While it's cooking, let me get a movie running. Netflix and chill! I turn on the TV in the living room. At least, I try to. Huh? I try to turn on the TV manually using the power button. I unplug and replug in the TV. To my amazement, it is not powering on. Have you tried turning it off and turn it back on? Yes, I did, if you weren't looking 2 seconds ago, Sayori. I know you're not the brightest book on the shelf. Well, I'm not wasting any more time on it. Let's just use the one in my room. Okay? Totally did not set that up. I set a timer on my phone for the pizza, as I don't want it to get burned. We all head off to my bedroom. 2 girls, 1 guy in my bedroom. Can life get any better? Back in my room again, with 2 girls this time. I'm either in heaven or I'm in deep trouble. I turn on the TV. To my amazement, it works. Yay. I pop the remote onto the bed. The girls are already sitting on my bed. The girls are already sitting on my bed chatting. I cannot talk just because of the sheer presence of 2 girls at the same time in my bedroom. I can't talk. So I heard in class about this new trend people are doing when they come over to people's houses. I don't quite understand it. Can you tell me what it's called? I heard once they're calling Netflix and Chad. But who's Chad? You mean Netflix and chill. Say it whispers something in Maka's ear. They both turn their heads at me afterwards. Oh god, is this where I think it's going? They both realize that Netflix and chill, I now have 2 girls in my bedroom. They realize what I've been setting up. They're able to see right through my plan. Somehow, this feels really uncomfortable right now. So what would you ladies like to watch? Trying to be as normal as possible. He said ladies, wow. Are you trying to romance us or something? Oh no. I think the TV's not working downstairs. It's some sort of genius plan to get them to my room. It may or may not have been that way. I know I'm smart, but I'm not that smart. Why did I think of that though? Anyways, I've got to think of something. Crap, what am I going to do now? A way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. I quickly grab the remote and pop on the Great British Baking Show. I think you're going to like this. If they love sweets, this show will be their weakness. I start seeing Monica drool from the side of her mouth. Jackpot. Ooh, I love this show. I didn't know season 6 was out. Both Monica and Sayori eyes are glued to the TV set. Well, you guys relax while I get everything ready. I break some canned sodas, napkins, straws, and plates into the room and place them onto the desk. My alarm goes off on my phone. I'll be right back. The girls are oblivious to my existence. I quickly run to the kitchen. I open the oven door. Perfection. I place out the pizza and let it cool for a few minutes. I get a pizza cutter out from a drawer and slice up the pizza. I place a rather large amount of pizza slices on a large plate and place on a tray. I head back to the room. By now, the girls have inched closer and closer to the screen. I see drool roll off Sayori's chin. You girls must be really hungry staring that close to the TV, but don't worry, dinner is served. I neatly place a tray on my desk. I each gave Sayori and Monica a plate with several slices of pizza, making sure to put veggie slices on Monica's plate. Enjoy. Sayori takes a large bite from the pizza. Yummy! This is good! Mock decides to start eating. Oh, this is so good. I can't stop eating. Don't worry about it. That's why I made a large one. There's enough for everyone. I grab a plate with pizza and sit between them both. Now let's continue, shall we? We continue eating more pizza, talking, and watching more shows about baking. It was a fun time. Thank you for the pizza, Cole. It was delicious. I'm gonna have to add to my list of most delicious things ever. Wow. I'm happy I've impressed you. Wow, it's really late. We should get going. If you stay any later, it's gonna be a sleepover. Oh no, how tragic. I mean, where's the downside with that? Well, I don't mind that all if it's with Cole. Maka's the GOAT. Maka's all about it. Right? Maka's all about it. Maka's all about the life. I'm not gonna refuse. Hey, Maka's clearly consenting. Maka looks clearly down. I'm not gonna stop her. Yeesh. As vice president, I can't let that happen. Especially since he's my boyfriend. Oh, come on. Why I gotta block the party, Sayori? Why I gotta block? Party pooper. Make sure you be nice. Oh. Make sure you be nice to Natsuki and Yuri this weekend. Alright. We will try not to do the same thing as this with Natsuki and Yuri. Well, if we do try it, hopefully Sayori doesn't find out. Yes, dear. Heh. Sayori proceeds to drag Monica out of my bedroom and with her downstairs. Time to go. Bye, Cole. See you again soon. Great. Fantastic. We are so close to spending the night with Monica, and no, Sayori had to block it. I walked downstairs to say goodbye, but they've already gone. Strange. Well, let's hope Natsuki and Yuri's dates are better than that. I proceed to clean up the kitchen. I toss the pizza pan back into the oven. I'll wash it later. Man, I'm exhausted. Those girls are hard to please. I plop my head on the pillow. Tomorrow is Yuri, huh? That should be easy street compared to the other two. Hey, what's up, Parge Lennis, 9 Sits? Shout out for you for following, but welcome. And, is this DLC Plus? This is, DLC, mod. It's the brand new day mod. But I have a shameless plug, on my YouTube, which you can find in the link down in the description. You can find, my playlist where it's my original playthrough of playing this game, just the original base game, and, me playing DDLC Plus, especially with the side stories. So this is a mod. It's Saturday. Yay. I was only excited about Yuri's upcoming visit that I barely slept last night. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Sorry, I'm just reading chat at the same time. I think you're familiar with DDLC. Let me know if you've played the games, if you've watched people play the games. I'm only familiar with the base game. Okay, cool. Who's your favorite? I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. 8 playthroughs? Wait, have you played the game, just the base game, 8 times, or have you watched people do 8 playthroughs? Either way, that's crazy. Yuri's clearly an introvert and is also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. I've been trying to send her animated GIFs to lighten up the mood. Is it GIFs or GIFs? I say GIFs. Played it. Oh, nice. When you played it, did you do the same route? Did you do like a, Sayori route? Did you do a Natsuki route, Yuri route? Right? Like, how'd you play? I'm curious. Because me personally, when I did the just base game, playthrough that I was just mentioning, of the shameless plug, I went the full Yuri route. I don't know, when I was playing the game originally, she was my favorite. But now my favorite's Monica, of course. There are things that only happen like 1,000 playthroughs. Yeah. That's crazy. That's what makes Doki Doki Literature Club great. Because there's a lot of replayability factor, because there's stuff that you'll see that's like, oh, I never saw that before. Like, one thing is when the game breaks, when Sayori dies and everything, Act 2 begins when the real horror game begins. You'll see a rare screen where Maka's face, when she appears in the classroom, her face will be milky white with black markerish eyes written. So it's a weird image to see. I never saw that in any of my playthroughs, but one of my friends in IRL, he played the game in his stream, his playthrough, and he got that image. I was like, wow, I never saw that before. I didn't even know that's possible. I've been trying to send her anime GIFs to lighten the mood. Once again, I say GIFs, not GIFs. Also tried to solve the character file mysteries. Yeah. I feel like if you're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you have to try to solve the mysteries. That's what makes the game fun, at least to me. At least that's why I find the game to be fun. Trying to solve the character files, mysteries, the whole Project Libtima with the third eye stuff. At least that's what I got enjoyment out of the game. Maybe other people see differently. I don't judge. Because there are hidden things there? Yep. A lot of hidden character stuff with Project Libitina. Because, I'm trying to remember. Isn't it if you take Sayori's character file and you put it through a Project 64 cipher or something like that, you get a audio file that you have to play at half speed in reverse. You have to scrunch the audio waveform down into a QR code, and then it leads you to some link about Project Libitina. It's stuff like that. It gets really crazy, really in depth. I don't think I said it exactly correct, but I know that's the types of hoops you gotta jump through with the character files in order to figure out what's going on with Libitina. It's crazy. Yeah, base 64, yeah. I was like, it's 64 or something. I was like, Press 64 or base 64? Base 64, Project Libitina. Not Mitsuna 2. Yeah. A lot of binary code as well. It's crazy. Man. It's cool that you're also into the, binary code, base 64, trying to solve the, lore, Easter eggs and everything. That's really cool. Because, like I just mentioned, yeah, I'm the same way. That's how I got enjoyment out of this game in general, was trying to solve stuff that's going on in Project Libitina. And it's what makes me so disappointed, I don't know if you feel the same way, that we never got a Doki Doki Literature Club sequel game, or we never got a game that's based about Project Libitina. We never got one. We thought we were going to get one in 2018 with that whole Maka speech about time to be a fucking hero. 2018 came and went. It's on 2024, and there may never be a Project Libitina game, which is disappointing. Because the world needs it. I need it. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. I'm returning home now from shopping for some of the supplies I forgot to get before. I mean, I followed and tried solving some clues in OP011. What's that? I'm curious. Huh. Sounds interesting. Let me know what that is. I don't think I've heard of that, but let me know. I'm curious. OP011 is a game? Really? Let me see. Hold up. Let me look. It's a web page. Okay, okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, I found a website. Hold on, can I show this? Hold up. 1 second. I don't know if this is what you're referring to, but hold on, let me pull it up on stream. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Can you see that? Let me know. Because I went to a link that says, you know, like OP11 the game. Oh, op011.com. And it says error. We've encountered an error when trying to load your application. Your page cannot be saved. Not this webpage. Oh. Okay. Damn it. Hope I didn't get some virus. First clue is you click the text and it starts flashing, not this webpage. Okay. This? OP011 is again, this is your first clue. Click the text. I'm clicking the text. Let me click this. Click this. Click the A. Click the game. Click the this is your first clue. Oh. Did I do it? The screen's flashing. Jesus, it's gonna give me an epilepsy. Epilepsy warning for people who get triggered by something like that. Is that it? Did I do it? Did I solve the code? I assume that's it, right? Hold up. Yes, okay. So that was it. Cool. Man. You were right. It was flashing. That got annoying. Epilepsy seizure warning in chat for those who are sensitive to that. Well, that's cool, though. So it's like an ARG, right? I mean, that's what it seems like. But why didn't I just think of going out with Yuri to get them? As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a little moment of panic. Black is 0, white is 1. Yep. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Because remember, there was binary code in DDLC and the character files. Right. I'm trying to remember. It was... There's like some... Like... I'm trying to remember exactly. I don't remember what character file it was exactly. But if I remember correctly, you find like this box. It looked like people thought it was a QR code. But actually it was binary. So what people did is they went line by line and noted where there was a white pixel and a black pixel, you know, to do binary. So 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. And they took that into the base 64 code and it took them somewhere. I can't remember. When I saw that, I'm like, geez, people have so much time in their hands to be able to do that. So much patience. It is an ARG, yeah. I think ARGs are cool. I would love to make my own ARG, but I am unfortunately not smart enough or technology savvy enough to do that. But I think it would be cool. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. Wow, she's here quite early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have called or texted me. I shake the phone in my hand. You could have always called or texted me. Doing that motion. If I had known, I would have ran back here as fast as I could. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. I reject your reality and substitute it with my own. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. It was a while back when I tried someone, don't really remember. Yeah. Clearly my details aren't 100% either. But I just remember that was one of the Easter eggs, one of the lore finding details that I remember people found and solved, and I just could not believe that the character files are like that in depth when you really think about it. Right? It makes you go down that much of a rabbit hole. Turn a character file into a code of binary. It's crazy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there needs to be a Doki Doki Literature Part 2 because there's so much Easter egg, so much mystery diving that you have to do with the character files and anything in this game. There's just so much mystery that's like, we need a sequel. We need another game. The world needs it. Also, in the third act, Maka has 56 conversations, but 2 are never played. First is deleted. Oh, interesting. Ascent can be accessed with the console. Okay. So, in my playthrough, the side stories, DDLC Plus, all of those playthroughs were on console. This is on PC, obviously, because, well, unfortunately, you can't install mods onto console. So we had to get a PC for Doki Doki Literature Club mods. So that's where I'm streaming on currently. And as far as, like, you know, Maka's, like, Conversation in the Factory, where it's just, you know, the two of them, let's see. I know if you, I'm trying to remember. I think it's if you stay and have her talk for 12 different things, you get a hidden poster egg, hidden achievement, hidden Easter egg. And you get, like, 12 conversations with her. And I think eventually she does repeat what she says. But it takes a long, long time to get there, obviously. No, not that console. Oh. I actually made sure to buy some extra little things as well. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Like in CS, it's seen if CSGO. Oh, okay. I'm curious, how do you know that? How do you know that a Maka conversation existed but it was deleted? Like, how do you know that? I'm curious. Because I would never think of something like that. That, oh, by the way, there's some, you know, hidden dialogue that Maka says, but no one will ever get to see. Like, how do you figure that out? It's so clean. Ha! I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I'll be really embarrassed of my room to be a mess while you are here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah. Well, next time I'll call you over. How about that? Wait, don't look in there! That's, my hentai collection. No! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. Crap. Which wrist did I see the cuts on? Or is it on both? I'm not gonna ask her now and kill the mood. I've got to be more careful. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. I'm sorry as well. I should have been more considerate to you. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Hey, yo. What are you AOing me? She then hides them behind her back when I notice. Must be both then. What? Okay, I see a chicken head and a tire suit and a question mark. Me don't understand. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy, right, aromatherapy candles. I don't think I pronounced that right. Oh wow, that's great. I didn't know you plan on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although, many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. Don't get me started on cupcakes. The thought of them makes my mouth water. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? Intense and passionate when you find something you like. Oh, that's clever. Chicken is the head, suit is the tie, hentai. That's smart. I like you. That's smart. You're funny. That's the exact way I would describe her. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I really like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages around through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows with black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that'll be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? So, back to the hidden conversation. In the code, it's not permitted to play it. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if, like, people are way more technology savvy and able to, like, hacking this, you know, games and source codes and everything. Like, I wonder if someone out there has figured out a way to get it open. Right? Like, not only, you know, am I into, you know, Doki Doki Literature Club and, you know, trying to solve the mysteries, but I'm also really big into, FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm also big into, you know, that lore and everything. And I know in order to solve that lore, you also have to, you know, really hack into games and really try to find Easter eggs by going through, source codes and, digging up stuff like that way. So I wonder, similar to FNAF, if someone was able to figure out what that locked text is. Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Please don't say that word a lot because I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, it's great and helps you relax, but I've never used one before. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful and a little woozy. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. I mean, the other way to read it is just to read it from the text file with the conversations. It has a bit of basis 4 in it. Nice. Cool. Maybe when I end stream, I will go lore dive in and see if I can figure out what the text says. Or see if someone has dug it up. Reminds me of the jasmine rice my mom used to cook for me when I was a kid. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds great, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. I can search the command if you want. Oh, okay. I mean, if you want, yeah, go ahead. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. I'll just be here reading text. What I'd like to do is write a different word for on each paper. We'll read about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon hanging from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to clear a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Ooh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Cole. You can write any words you want. I'll help once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. This is the command. Okay. I also don't think I asked, but maybe I did, but I'm just misremembering because we talked about it a lot. But since you're familiar with Doki Doki Literature Club, who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite girl? I carefully draw a different word on each paper, doing my best to manage with my bad handwriting, which is accurate in real life. I've mentioned on past streams, I have terrible handwriting. Like, it's actually bad. Like, it's honestly to the point where it's actually ineligible. To the point where I prefer typing on anything because of my handwriting's that bad. Where I can't even read myself of what I wrote. Too bad my only good cursive is swearing. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag and once again pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary knife. What a beautiful looking knife. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Well, we do know that she is prone to self-harm and cutting herself with knives. So, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand what Yuri may be thinking about. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Here we go. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Ugh. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Haha. I've definitely got to help her. Yeah, you... Well, maybe not give her the advice because my advice is actually pretty shit. Maybe helping her is getting to see a professional. That would be helping her. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's interesting to be into, I guess. And also very dangerous and should definitely get professional help. Since the heart is a muscle too, you need to train to failure. So I give chance to those mentally unstable ones, so it's Natsuki. Nice. Buff Suki is definitely great. And hopefully before I end stream for today, hopefully we are able to speed run the rest of this and we get to Natsuki, because I love the voice I gave Natsuki. I think it's great. I think it's just really funny. So hopefully before I end stream, we get a taste of Natsuki's voice. But we have to be here with Yuri. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense, haha. Besides, it's really badass looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? She spins the knife in her hand with utmost expertise. Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Hell yes, I'd love to hold it. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? This knife is badass. I like to keep it. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Okay, so this is the exact same as the base game. Where, we stick our bloody finger in our mouth and she licks it, which is completely unsanitary. Cole, why'd you do that? I didn't think it'd be that sharp. Yikes, she must be a pro at sharpening these things. I barely touch it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. First-hand experience? Great, one-liner me. Oh no. Blood starts spurting from my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and mostly fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without Yuri warning. It does happen. Train that immune system. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and sucks on the wound. I feel her tongue curl on my finger. Whoa. I feel so confused yet so happy right now. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Damn it. I shouldn't have done that. Ooh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Neither was I. Yuri was ahead, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I don't mind. Although I really should. But I don't mind. I have no morals. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? No. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Ooh. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and bite down her index finger gently in return. Nom. Cool. Did you seriously just do that? Mwah! Now, we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Ha. I knew that would be a bad idea, but I did it anyway. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Cole. Yuri giggles shyly. Well, look who's talking. I'll take that as a compliment. Yuri calling me weird? Yeah. That's funny. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. Her saliva must have healing powers. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. That knife is awesome. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the words. The turntables now. Yep. Exactly. It's also ironic for Yuri to call me weird when it's like, I mean, you have a very dangerous hobby that not only hurts yourself, but hurts other people that really should be checked out by a specialist. It's not normal behavior. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it'll be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Who cuts herself? Yuri. Because she has the knife addiction. She's prone to self-harm. Good thinking coming with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see you quickly Blah. I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? She cut herself. I just know it. Yuri, is there anything you're hiding from me? No. Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them in the cups. So, I thought we'd do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneeled on the opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Paint on a banner of watercolors feels a lot like our class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple, like reading. It doesn't even if we don't like to talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me think things a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. I think I feel the same way. If Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing an experience with someone can make me happy. And don't worry, you are welcome here. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, cause my head to bump into hers. Kya. Sorry. I must have bumped her arm that she cut. Yuri reels back and quickly lifts my hands in surprise. Are you alright? Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush down and fetch a small towel and dampen it with hot water. As I'm walking back into the room, I peek inside before coming in. As I look inside, I see Yuri holding and staring intently at one of my pens on my desk. How'd you get it out from the drawers? Last time I remember they were locked. She looks around and admires the pen more. She must really like pens. I make some noise like I'm coming into the room. Yuri quickly pockets the pen. I enter the bedroom and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I don't want to use cold water. Half finished, I start to protect my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she's reading her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sends a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. It's most likely from all our cutting. I've got to do something. The moment ended as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent. I'm forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue to follow Yuri's example. Well, that should do it. I finished filling the night sky with bright dots that look like stars. Look at the banner as a whole. It's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you print it here in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Haha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were left at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Darn. So you don't want to stay over for dinner? I was hoping we'd have extra time to finish the work. I wanted to cook or something. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too responsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It's not like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean it's the last time that can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. It's never a problem. I'm glad I was able to help to you. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring for Monday. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you Monday. Wait. Huh? I can't go cold now. I need you to tell us something important. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we will do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and hang out, or you can go out somewhere, anywhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. But still. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you don't have to be lonely. You have me too. You're very thoughtful, Cole. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, music died. That's when it gets serious. I kind of like that about you. Well, your intensity is what I like about you too. Yuri's getting awfully close. I'm gonna get in trouble if someone sees this. I start to pull back, but Yuri quickly pulls back from me. Monica? What? Okay. Nice outfit change, Monica. At least that's more normal than the Oktoberfest outfit you were wearing earlier. Hi, Cole. Monica. I stopped by to see how you two lovebirds were doing. You must understand, this is not what it looks like. Only what it kind of looks like. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival Monday, so it's fine, right? Of course. Maka beams with joy. Yeah, so I'll see you on Monday. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Maka waves goodbye after her. Wow, that got really tense. Phew. Maka hops in joy. Don't be sad, Cole. There's this time and place for everything. I'm not sad at all. I'm relieved, actually. You got me out of a really awkward situation there. Well then, you're welcome. Damn it! I couldn't sleep with Monica, and I couldn't get a curse from Yuri, because everyone blocks my movements from each other. Great. Alright, let's save. Also, how are we doing on time? We're about the hour mark. It sucks. Wait, hold on. I think we have to end stream because we are running out of time, unfortunately. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I feel like we are going to have to end stream there. Unfortunately, we don't get the Natsuki date. So, that's going to be the tease for the next episode, unfortunately. But, unfortunately, we are getting out of time. We got a couple dates out the way. We got the double date with Sayori and Monica. Even though, once again, Monica wanted to sleep over, but Sayori had to block that. And then we had the date with Yuri, where it got uncomfortable weird, where we're sticking fingers in each other's mouths. And we were about to kiss Yuri, but Monica came in and blocked us. So, I guess the only one that's left is Natsuki. And I wonder if we'll be able to seal the deal with Natsuki, or will someone else come in and block our movements with them? And then, who knows where the mod gets to after we have all the dates. I wonder if the girls realize that what I'm doing is trying to go with all four of them at the same time. Right? Do they realize it? So, all those answers will be answered at a later date. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.